Alright everybody, welcome back, and we have some Baron Lane gameplay for you guys today. So I basically just got autofilled in the Baron Lane, and Darius, he is sort of a comfort pick for me because back in season, I think it was season 7, season 8, he was really good in the jungle, and played him a lot in the jungle as well. So kind of just a comfort pick going up against a Garen. So we have a little bit of lore gameplay, and right here, Garen walks back into us from the riverside. We start with our second ability. We get the stacks out on him, and we actually managed to pick up a nice, easy first blood right here. So a nice and easy first blood, which set us up really nicely in the early game. But as I said, you know, some lore gameplay going up against a Garen. So I actually did read a little bit of the lore. I didn't really go too deep, so I do know, but all that I know is that Darius and Garen are nemesis. So a pretty fun little gameplay, as right here I kind of did think about going Boots Rush, but I ended up deciding to go for the Phage instead. As this game, so as this video is going up, this is on the latest patch, and man, I have to say that this latest patch, I'm actually really excited, because a lot of these champions that got buffed in this patch, for example Renekton and Wukong, I actually really like these champions. So for example, you know, Renekton and Wukong, both of these champions were champions that I really like to play, especially if I get autofilled, but they're just not on the same level as many other characters, whether it's in the jungle or Baron Lane. So I was actually really happy that Renekton and Wukong got buffed. I also do have some more gameplay coming of Renekton and Wukong, both in the Baron Lane. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you do not miss those. As right here, we got off to a pretty good early game, and I'm trying to 1v1 Garen, as right here Zed comes in for a gank, and we managed just to get enough health back as we managed to pick up the kill right there. And then my Olaf, this jungle man, he just comes to my lane and he just absolutely griefs me, just gives over an easy kill to the Garen. I was like, man, this damn jungle. But I'm also a jungle mate, so I was like, nah, I can't flame him, you know. It's like, it happens. So I do it sometimes, you know. So I was like, okay, you know what, I guess that's just how it feels. As right here, we had a pretty good early game, and we just tried to advance on it. But right here, so this whole sequence right here, it's just terrible decision making, and I guess you could say just tremendous inexperience of playing. So I have the Trinity Force, right? So I have an insane power spike in my Trinity Force, but for some reason I just decide, you know what, I'm not gonna reset to go get it. So this entire time right here, instead of going for the health, for the fruits, I could have reset, got Trinity Force, and made it back into my lane and had a tremendous power spike versus Garen. But instead, I decide not to even go back, and the Rift Herald and Dragon spawns, and for whatever reason, I just decide not to do anything. So right here, I'm just sitting in lane while I have an entire power spike in the Trinity Force waiting for me. But for some reason, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to stay in lane. I'm going to clear the minion waves, and then I'll try rotate. But the enemy team happens to get the dragon, and we end up not getting anything at all. And then right here I decide, okay, maybe I can solo the Rift Herald. I have seen some Darius do it, so I was like, maybe I can solo the Rift Herald. Then just again, just terrible decision making. Like, I really don't know what was going on in my mind. I was like, man, why didn't I just reset and go back for the Trinity Force? Like, I could have got maybe a solo kill. I could have provided a little bit more pressure against the Garen. But for whatever reason, just Garen manages to push the lane while, you know, I'm just walking around, and he gets some really good damage out on my turret. Just a whole bunch of plates, so much gold, and I'm just like, man, just stupid decision making on my part. So right here we have the Trinity Force, and Zed is super low, so we just pop our Ghost. get some good stacks on him. We have to use our flash, and we manage to get the ultimate. We get the ultimate reset right here, and then we can get some good damage out on Garen. He ends up flashing, and then again right here, the Lux just happens to walk right into us. We managed to get the stacks on her, get the ultimate reset. So overall, it turned out to be pretty good, and right now we're off to a tremendous early game, as we did manage to get the Rift Herald. And then right here again, just terrible decision making. Like it's pretty clear to see that my experience in these lanes are very minimum, as right here I just gift the Garen an easy shutdown and an easy kill. I'm just like, damn it. I just strode. And then right here again, Garen surprises us from the bush. We get some really good damage, but again, I'm just really strong. Get all 5 stacks of my passive on him. And then Zed makes his way over. We get just enough health right there. Use our second ability, and we manage to survive that. Absolutely insane, as Lux uses the ultimate, but we manage just to make it out. So, you know, sometimes like a fed Darius can be absolutely insane to go against. Like the healing that he gets, absolutely insane. So the early game for us, really good, as right here we're just looking to try and clear out the minion wave to try and get this turret as fast as we can. We have minion waves pushing, and we managed to pick up the tier 1 nice and easy. So right here the dragon is about to spawn, but because I'm pretty fed, I would say, I thought to myself, you know what, I might as well just push to tier 2, and if they send somebody, I'm pretty sure I could kill them, because I was just confident that I could kill them. So if they send 1 or 2 players, then I was like, okay, then my team would be able to pick up the dragon with no problem. As right here, Twisted Fate did make his way over. It did provide a bit of difficulty because he is a ranged character. Right here we're just hiding. We're trying to see, okay, if he's gonna make his way over. Use our third ability, manage to get a good amount of damage out on him. And then right here, basically this play right here, I thought he flashed away. So in my mind, I thought he flashed. So later on, there's going to be a play later on where I just absolutely just flash onto him because I thought that he flashed. So right here, we pick up the Sterox Gauge, a very standard build, I think, for Darius, as we pick up the Glorious Enchant as well, just for the movement speed. And as I was saying, so right here, I thought to myself, okay, I think Twisted Fate does not have flash. I saw him missing a couple of health, so I boom, pop my ghost, pop my flash, and then he flashed away. And I actually remember right here, I was like, wait, he did not flash? So it's just terrible play on my part, and I just ping, okay, he actually did flash this time. But for whatever reason, man, after I got those early kills in my lane, and we were off to the tremendous early game start, just nobody wanted to fight me, man. It's just super annoying. And look at what this Garen does. So we managed to land our hook. He managed to keep him with us, and he just TPs away. Granted, if Jin hit his stun, I think we would have got the kill. But from here on out, was just absolutely boring for me. Like, there was no action, nobody wanted to fight me, everybody just decides to run away. But whenever the fed Darius is on the enemy team, I swear that the only thing my team wants to do is gift kills to the fed Darius. Triple kill, double kill, quadra kills, getting 20 kills a game. I'm just like, when I'm the fed Darius, nobody wants to fight me. So right here, basically from here on out, I'm just running around. I'm just like, okay, I want to get some kills. Somebody please fight. As the Ocean Drake spawns, the enemy team do try to contest it. They start to make their way over, I believe. Or maybe that is the next round. Okay, yes. So the enemy team do manage to make their way over, and I'm just trying to fight. So I pop my first ability. Zed ends up flashing away. Pop my first ability. Boom, flash in. Get rooted by Varus and Lux, and I'm just like, can't do anything really. You know, just CC'd for days, man. Especially with Lux and Varus ultimate, you're just locked down for ages, man. So again, nothing happening at all. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna split out from the team, try to push some minion waves, trying to get some turns. As right here, we're just pinging, okay, we should probably do a Garen. We can probably just end the game nice and easy. And my team can pretty much do Baron without me. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, I really want to get some kills. I really just want to try and have some fun. So right here, I see Twisted Fate by himself. I'm like, okay, this is my moment. So I pop the Glorious Enchant. I try to hook my, try to land my third ability. I get absolutely annihilated. I'm like, oh, my bad. I just look over the bear and I'm like, oh, sorry. You know. And then right here again, Zed is by himself. I'm just trying to chase him down. Like, come on, just somebody fight me. Nobody wanted to fight me at all. It was just so bored. I was just like, man, there's absolutely no action. So again, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'll just do the job of a Baron laner. I'll just split push. I won't look to fight. I won't look to do anything. I'll just try to get the turrets. So pretty much after we picked up the last kill right there, and we got our 5th kill, basically no action whatsoever. As again right here, I'm like, okay, I probably could have ultimate and got the kill, but our team manages to end the game. So really boring game. Like, I mean, the early game actually was absolutely insane. Got tons of kills, picked up the first blood, and then after that everybody was like, nah, we're not gonna give these kills to Darius. But I swear, if it was the enemy team that had the fed Darius, boom, he would have got 20 kills this game. As we are 18 marks right now, we're slowly climbing little by little. We're definitely gonna get Grandmaster very soon. As this Zed was actually a jungle main as well, a level 14 jungle main, if I remember correctly. As I think I check all the profiles right now. As you see, okay, so right here, as you can see, right, he was a pretty experienced jungle main Grandmaster as well. Top 1 Lee Sin and Mastery 7 on the Zed. But when I was playing, I was like, man, he doesn't seem like he would have been a jungle main. So we have been playing in some pretty high elo lobbies as of right now, and I hope you all enjoyed Darius in the Baron lane. Peace.